vast ahoy and g'day once again to ye, my lords, my ladies, and everybody else not sitting on a cushion or in a well-defined gender bracket. I be Josh the Pirate, and with me I have me hearty crew. According to myth, she was birthed from the left nipple of a Venezuelan fertility goddess and spent her early years developing flavoring packets for instant noodles. It's Daria Zhdanova! It is said that he gained his amazing powers by being bitten by a radioactive Labrador, and that his Uncle Ben-style origin story involved a packet of custard creams and a freight elevator. It's Mr. John Best! The rumours would have you believe that they developed a method of beating the polygraph test in utilizing 4 paper clips, a length of garden hose, some duct tape, and a high-powered rifle, and that they've never lost a game of hopscotch. It's Ardanna the Lawwright! And I read somewhere that if you type her full name into Bing, the first result is a large quantity of hardcore furry erotica based closely on Soviet-era internal party memoranda, and that she's pen pals with Konstantinos Mavropovos, the starting centre for West Ham United. It's Karen, the mother of bunnies!
What? Why would I be talking to a football player?
I don't know. Your pen pal.
Maybe you were friends beforehand, and they just had an unfortunate football-related accident.
Yeah.
Good for him. What do we have in common? Like, what are we supposed to talk about here?
I don't know.
Ooh, do you like great balls? Job kicking that ball towards the net.
Actually, he's a defensive
centre,
so yeah.
I could discuss balls any day. I think I have a lot in common with a lot of football players.
I also need to say, also Midriff, thank you very much for the follow, you bloody champion. Avast, matey, you wee scallywag. So let's talk about these lovely folks, shall we? Daria, who the absolute heck are you?
I'm Daria, I'm an artist, and you can actually commission me, and I can do all sorts of kind and wonderful things for you for money. Here, usually I play Julio in our D&D, and I today play a little beaver cyborg child called Gedunk, and I'm happy to be here.
Love it. Karen, did you hear that screech?
Yeah, I did. Should I investigate?
Do you want to investigate that quickly?
I might investigate that.
It's not one of the many small animals that live in our house. John, who the heck are you?
Hi, my name's John, and I definitely did not just screech in Josh and Karen's house. I am an actor, a dancer, and work in the world of tech, which is nice and fun, finally now, after a long time. I am currently playing Kenneth, who definitely was not modelled on William Shatner.
Ah.
Yeah. Do you guys ever screech really loud to mask your farts?
I haven't tried, but I need to try that now.
I
have screeched loud enough to scare my cat, though.
You could fart real loud to mask your screeches.
You have to fart real loud to mask the screech. Ardanna, who the heck are you?
Or you can. Apparently, currently trying to figure out how to screech loud enough to mask a fart without triggering the mute function of my microphone that will not pick up certain wavelengths of sound.
Or fart.
That I haven't tried yet. Hi, I'm Ardanna, or Joe, or you there, if any of my players show up at any point. I am the GM and channel runner over at the Lawwright, and the lucky person leading some of this crew through investigating disappearances on Fridays in June.
Yeah, we are.
First episode is now up on the YouTube channel.
Hell yeah. And Karen, who the heck are you? And what the hell was that screech noise?
So Siri appeared to have eaten her pig's ear at the incorrect angle and stabbed herself in the gum a little bit.
Right.
At least that's what I'm assuming she did. She won't let me look in her mouth to make sure.
Right.
But there was a little bit of blood on the pig's ear, so
yeah.
I'm assuming that's what she did. Yeah. But yeah, she's still eating it, so.
Alrighty. Karen's also
Got me a cookie.
Oh, nice.
I'm Karen, the mother of bunnies,
Cute.
also known as the never-ending infernal coughing machine. Why you don't need multiple coughing babies. You just need me. I will do all the coughing of multiple babies. When I'm not coughing,
How dare you take the jobs from those coughing babies, Karen? How dare you?
Yeah, and when she says when she's not coughing, like, that ever happens.
When I'm not coughing, we'll never know. We'll never know what happens because she's coughing.
I'm occasionally
God,
sleeping.
that sucks, dude. Damn.
when I'm not coughing, I'm a performer, a writer, an internet addict. And you can find me here. Occasionally on Tuesdays I've been streaming Skyrim, but lately because my voice has been really fucked, I haven't. So you just get the pleasure of me on Thursdays, playing essentially an alien frill-neck lizard.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I'm Josh the Pirate. You can find me here on my channel Corsair's Cove, where I run D&D and other RPG-related games with my lovely friends and my lovely wife Karen, the coughing machine. But you knew that already, because you've heard her coughing. You can also find me on Friday nights over on the Lawrite, playing one half of the delightful gnomish lesbian couple, Apple Bottom Jeans and Boots Witherfur, and Karen, the other coughing half of that, most of the time. If you like my majestic voice, but you think I could stand to turn the face down a bit, you can check me out in the podcast There Be Dragons, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Skern Felspar und his little dragon, Rush. We are affiliated with the wonderful Troll Lord Games, who are providing us with a little bit of a giveaway at the moment, alongside an edition of Pathfinder Kingmaker, which we have a Steam key for. We also have a Troll Lord Games voucher, a $10 Troll Lord Games voucher for their online store. So you can check out their wonderful stuff at TLG there at trolllord.com. And you can type !ticket to go into the draw to win. We already have some people already in the draw to win because it's been going for a couple of weeks now. But we will be drawing the draw this evening. Yeah, so type !ticket to go into the draw to win that. What else are we doing? We have all the exclamation mark socials. We have a Discord if you want to come and hang out with us there, find out all the news, all the goss, all the potential upcoming episodes, and we have a YouTube if you want to check out any of the things that we've done before. There's quite a few of the things that we've done before. You can check them out on our YouTube channel. What happened last time? Incredible coughing machine.
Let's see if I can get through this. Last time, our teens had now been acknowledged as the heroic young people they are. They've settled in to, just really kick up their heels and have a good fun time. And that, as it turned out, involved various activities, including eating lots of food, going to a spa, chilling on the beach, and having a really cool little nap. I think that was everything. But then we got challenged to a space race around the rings of the planet by our rivals, and because we are bored and easily led, we said, yeah, sure. And then we immediately started trying to sabotage each other because we're super mature, and then the various machinations to scupper each other ended up with Gadunk on the rival's ship as it crashed into a random moon. And because we're not dickheads, we went to save Gadunk and then crashed a bit ourselves. So we're all crashed on the moon. And I guess we'll see what we can work out. I'm sure it's
we
fine.
intended it.
Yeah, this was a deliberate decision. And we stand by it.
Okay, alrighty. Well, yeah, that is absolutely true. Hey, Lilith, lovely to see you. Lilith, type !ticket in the chat to go into the draw to win. We've got a couple of giveaways going. Well, we have a big giveaway going on. It's not two, it's just the one, but it's a good one. We should probably do the thing then, shouldn't we? So, mateys, let us first, tremulously at first, and then with mounting heat and passion, boldly go where only the people who evolved there have been before, this time to a little moon. The moon is called Ivy. It is the 4th moon of Hypaxia, where the gang have been separated. Ivy is actually Roman numeral, but it sort of works because it's a forest moon. I was quite proud of that one. And the gang has been forced to land due to style and circumstance. Gedunk is off with Valley Grix, Dink, and Mothos, while the others have... and whilst they have been rather antagonistic, interestingly, these are not Gedunk's rivals. So Gedunk is of the 4 of you, he's the only one who isn't actually sort of rivals with any of these people. He's just sort of...
Don't even remember their names, bro. I'm just in here with my team. Whenever they're shitting on him, I'm just there to enjoy the company.
Gedunk, massive trees lash at you as you grip on for dear life. The lowest of the 3 sails is completely shredded, its mooring wrenched from its housing, and your guidance of the left sail eases the wounded vessel down without much further issue, and you come into a bumpy halt in a fern-covered glade, the front spar bent out of alignment against a fallen tree. But otherwise, your vessel is remarkably intact due to some extremely high rolling by all involved on that ship. The ships in question are really just a sort of a telephone pole with a bunch of sails mounted on them. They're not a ship, really. It's more sort of a space-going windsurf
sail.
board. Is sort of what you're looking at. That you can sort of... everybody is drawn to the pole itself, so you can walk around the pole. It's got a gravity generator on the middle bit. But you kind of harness yourself on, somewhere between a windsurf board and a full kite surfer. It's sort of what you're doing, but it's a 4-person one. You come to a rest in this glade. Mothos the Cumulusarian is sort of gathering themselves back up again, sort of condensing. And I don't know if you know very much about Cumulusarians, but they can when they get highly emotional, they disperse. It's sort of a biological defense mechanism, so he's recondensing himself. It's a sort of a calming himself down. Literally cooling off because the molecules that make him up are actually getting smaller. Dink, the figurine, is just frantically checking off all the bits, making sure that doing a once-over of the vessel, and Valley Grix is muttering to herself about potential losses, particularly when, as you were going down, as you came to rest, your friends did one loop of the clearing. There wasn't any verbal jeering, but it was an extremely smug loop of the clearing before they headed off to the east. Valley Grix was definitely muttering a whole bunch about that. I was like, assholes think they've won. Gedunk, what do you do?
Well, I kind of I under my breath when they're muttering. Whatever scrapes and bruises I might have sustained, they don't really bother Gedang because he does have regeneration, so he's just dusting himself off and looking around because I don't think Gedang has been on very verdant tree-filled planets. And his little beaver heart does feel kind of at home.
Yeah.
He's kind of looking around. And can I do a check or anything to basically look around and see what is around us? Do we need to build any shelter on this place? Because I can do that with my teeth, no problem.
Sure. You are in a fairly heavily wooded area. It is the arboreal forests of North America and Europe. It is You're talking pines and ferns, and it's not a tropical jungle. This is very much a temperate zone.
Delicious.
You think it would probably be quite cool at night, but during you would say probably mid-afternoon where you are. Though obviously it's a moon, so it's probably got a slightly different diurnal cycle than a planet. It's there is a lot of moisture in the air. It's quite humid, but cool. You would guess if you had to stay here long term, if you had to stay here overnight, shelter would be very welcome at the very least. Beyond that, you can make a brains check if you like to try and figure anything else out.
Yeah, I'll do the brains check. I'm gonna make my way first to the fallen tree that we collided with, and just start methodically like making little chunks out of it with my teeth. Like, nice. That's what I like to hear. Oh, yeah. I rolled the d20. Sorry, it's a d12 actually. I'm gonna. Okay, it's 7 brains.
7.
7 brains.
You eat 7 brains. The thing you notice with a 7 is there is an awful lot of animal life, plant life. There's an awful lot of plant life. There is some animal life. There is evidence of some larger animal life. But you can't see any. There's a few birds, like all the species you would sort of expect to find in a verdant jungle. It's not a planet of only plants. But you cannot see anything ground or tree dwelling that is a mammalian creature. The tree you are up against is a fucking redwood. Like it's probably 20 feet around. It's huge. You could live in it. Sort of. It's that big. So it'll take you a hot minute to nibble through it. But you could in time do so. But yeah, if you're nibbling just to free the front prong that has sort of embedded itself into the side of it, that would be not an ineffective way of doing so.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be my first order of business, because if we do get towed out of here, we need to be in the clear to do so. And I'm just la la la, just having fun. It's kind of like giving a kid those puppet toys or something. He just immediately gets busy for a while, so he's chilling.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You would overhear the other 3. They've probably noticed what you're doing. They probably even appreciate it. But they're
too pissed to talk about it.
They are a bit too pissed off to talk to you specifically, and just generally there's a lot of muttering, a lot of God, what are we gonna fucking do? Oh, you idiot! Why did you crash us? There's a lot of recriminations between the 3. Valley Grix was.
I tactfully stay quiet because I did jump onto their ship to fuck them up specifically.
Yeah.
So I strategically say nothing while they're throwing blame.
But only because they were coming in for a direct actual attack on you guys. It could be argued that you didn't assist, but you at very first your first actions were not assisting, and then you started assisting. You hear them discussing the situation, and then you hear one of them go, "Wait, what was that?" And you hear the same sort of a crunch of a twig breaking on the far side of the tree that you are nibbling.
Okay. I stop nibbling for a bit, and I kind of peek out over the tree. Can I see anything?
Sort of, you scuttle up the side of it, looking over. Gadunk, you see you are stealthy? Are you wanting to be?
This game has stealth.
It would be a flight check.
Flight check. I'm not making noise because I have intuitive trait, so I would assume that my beaver side is definitely like if
Very at home
danger
in this.
pings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like trying to assure a situation. I don't know how stealthy we can be with these motherfuckers, but I'll just quietly peek out. So I'm gonna do the flight check.
Yep.
And see what's up. It's 7 again. 7.
Okay. Gadunk, you stick your little beaver face, the rotors on your hat still as you stick your like eyes and
Yeah, I hold them with 2 fingers.
You stick your head over and standing, looking up, looking up at the front spar of the vessel that is sticking through and over the tree that you're next to. You're coming up kind of next to it. There is a small, fluffy vertebrate. A bear-like creature, maybe 2 foot tall, so not significantly larger than you. It is clutching a very crude spear with like a stone tip, and wearing a little leather hood over its head, but that appears to be the only thing it's wearing. There is, however, around its neck, and this is an important distinction, there is a small metal collar with 2 glowing lights on it. It's the only sign of technology on this creature. It looks a little wary, but it's more curious than anything else.
It's an Ewok, is what I'm looking at.
It is not an Ewok.
I didn't say that.
The name of this creature is a Nanook.
Oh, I see. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Its fur is
I'm
stripy,
racist.
and Ewoks don't have stripy fur mostly.
Very important detail.
It is an
very
important distinction.
I'm sure.
Yeah. A
Okay,
Nanook, for
well,
those who are interested, is the Inuit word for polar bear.
Aw, that's cute.
Because I wanted something that wasn't anywhere near Ewok or Urson.
And yet you found the
Oh,
word
I got
that is very similar
something
to
quite
Ewok.
close sounding. That was intentional.
Yeah. I'm not a very charming person, but I am a fellow animal.
Mm-hmm.
So what I will do is I will slightly back off, and I'm gonna like gesture with my paw to the other 3 to stop fucking bickering and being weird, and like take a little bit of distance to show that we're not advancing or being a menace.
It can't see any of the others. It's on the far side of the tree that you're on is like a building high.
Oh, I see.
Like
I see.
it's
I see, now I
lying on
get
its side, so it is on the far side, and you've clambered up the outside bark of this tree that you've been nibbling. The others are on the far side of it, so it has only seen you.
In that case,
like a
very
shut up,
good.
shut up,
Thank
shut
you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely shush them. And I'm gonna gesture. Small bear stick.
Shh. It can talk.
I show them two middle fingers.
Hey, you little asshole! What the fuck? You're not a bear. You're a beaver.
Fucking God, they're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us because of you.
Looking back over, you see the little bear. The little Nanook is now definitely looking at you, and its head is tilted to one side in curiosity.
I sigh and get up the tree. Ow.
And I think we will cut to the other group. Landing with a large amount of visible smugness, but not a huge amount of skill. Definitely not as much as you guys would have possibly liked in a lake. One sail badly shredded by asteroid debris and the other ripped by being dragged across a lake bed at speed. Kenneth, Arlette, and Shari make it to the ground. These things were not really designed to land, more just sort of... there is a specialized sort of landing cradle for them where you got them from. They can be landed as long as it's a nice clear open space, but this moon, Ivy, does not really possess any large open spaces. A lake was about the closest you could do, and it wasn't bad, but the lake was surprisingly shallow where you landed it, and yeah, you kind of scraped one of the sails up a little bit. But you come to a reasonably safe stop. The actual vessel itself is undamaged. It's really just the sails that you've kind of torn up. One of them was damaged by the others in the asteroids by the behavior of your. I think actually it was the giant creature that tried to eat you that snagged up one of your sails. And really, you can't be held responsible for that. So yeah, you are in a. Yeah, it's the lake is cool but not cold. I would say it's probably sort of 21, 22 degrees in the water. It's like not super pleasant. You wouldn't want to go swimming for a long time, but you're not like gonna get hypothermia if you go for a swim. You also only came to rest a few feet deep. Like the two of, I think all of you can like walk out. It's a wade, not a swim, to carry the vessel to the shore. So yeah, what do you do? You're muted, my lovely.
I'm muted. Arlette's just gonna kind of sigh and be like, on reflection, that could have gone better. And we'd probably try and get ourselves and the ship out of the lake ASAP.
Yep.
I feel that Shari is just going to roll out of one of the collapsed sails. Just next time, can we? Well, while becoming a what's that food again? A burrito in the sails is a new experience. Not something I would like to try again.
What's
How
fun?
do we fix this? It was fun. It was very fun, and their faces were amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, we should probably pull this-
Gdank! We need to find Gdank.
Let's store the ship, then let's go rescue Gdank.
Cool. Well, you have a fairly good idea of where Gdank, in what direction Gdank would be from where you are. The amount of sailcloth left, you could probably stitch the two sails that are damaged into one. There is a third sail that's completely fine, but you do need two to run the thing. You could probably get it airborne with two. One is not really enough, and it would be very unbalanced to fly with one. It's actually a balance issue is the main issue. That's why you need two at least. So both skiffs only have two sails left, really, and it would take you a hot minute to splice your two damaged sails together to make one. Or you could try sailing it with two damaged sails and a good one. That might also, it'd work. You could still fly the thing, even now, but yeah, if you want to do any repair work on it, you might get better performance out of it. So yeah, do you go get Gdank first, or do you want to do the repairs first?
Arlette would suggest we do the repairs first, because there's no point rescuing Gdank if we have no means of escape.
Yeah.
These are teenagers. They're not going to kill him. Unless this is a much darker teenage environment than I was expecting.
Yeah, don't worry. This is Teens in Space, not Call of Cthulhu.
I was gonna go with Lord of the Flies. You know.
Well, so interesting thing. Lord of the Flies actually happened, as in not there was an
And
instance
they were
of it.
chilling.
They were super chill about it. It was like 6 or 8 teenage boys off the coast of Africa, totally fine. One of them even broke his leg at one point, and the others basically looked after him until it was better.
Oh.
Yeah. They ran away from an orphanage and then kind of got stranded on an island and lived there for like a year and a half. They were fine. Suboptimal, but they were fine. Mildly malnourished, but otherwise totally okay. Yeah. So anyway, I just thought it was a really fun fact. I was like, that's nice. I'm glad. So, yeah. It would be a brains check from one of you to repair the skiff, to repair your sail. But if either of the other two could think of ways to help,
It'll be a what roll? Sorry.
brains.
Yeah, not it.
Yeah, I got a 10 plus 1 for brains.
Oh yeah. Okay. I guess that's.
But I do have motivator, so I can burn an adversity token to give someone +2 to their skill check.
What's
So if someone else wants to do it, and I just give you a really great pep talk.
Yeah. Look, I think Kenneth does almost exactly what I did. Looks around for a second and goes, "Oh, it's me." All right.
all right? Yeah,
Cool,
you two are the
let's-
pilots. I'm the fix-it guy. Okay.
And I'm going to motivate you by putting, one hand on your shoulder, looking into your eyes, and being like, please, don't fuck it up. It's already very fucked up. We don't want to proceed too extremely fucked up. Okay? I believe in you.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Spend that diversity token. Kenneth, make a brains check.
That's a 12.
Hey!
12,
Explodes.
which is a 10. So that's 24.
24. That's okay. That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. You. I think not only do you manage to, I'm going to say, with that level of success, you actually manage to patch the sail that kind of got torn up on the lake bed. You realize you could actually just string back up into an actual sail. It lost no material. It just needs to be sewn back together again. So you could actually, you realize quite quickly that you can have 2 full sails and then a cut down third. And so basically you remove some pieces from the third sail, and yeah, I mean, like, it was not salvageable. It was going to need to be replaced anyway. It's an insurance claim, but not one that you guys should have to cover because the other team lost. Yeah, you will be able to get some utility out of the third sail from that enormous success. While Kenneth and Arlette are doing this, Shari, what are you up to?
Well, seeing that she's probably gonna be mostly in the way, being the size of a Newfoundland dog, and space being needed to repair or fix the sails,
Yeah.
she's gonna hop off onto the beach side of the, or get to the beach side of this lake, and start rummaging around, maybe trying to find somewhere. Like, how quick would the cycle here be? Like, do we need to? Well, she's gonna start looking for a shelter
Okay.
in case we need it.
This moon, I'm going to say, is tidally locked with the planet that it orbits, which is not unusual for moons. So its day-night cycle is actually quite long. It would be to the tune of probably the amount of time it takes to orbit, which is about a month. You could be in sort of the land of the midnight sun for the next sort of a couple of weeks at least. But it is cool. You would say mid to late afternoon. So you could be no more than 3 days away from sunset. But that being said, on the semi-regular, the planet would occlude the sun for some time. So yeah, it's an interesting day-night cycle. It is entirely possible that Shari doesn't know that. Make me a brains check.
Yeah. Oh dear gods. Okay. Brains is my second worst.
That's fine. If you fail, you get an adversity token. It's got a 1 or a
Another
4.
fail or a crit.
That's a 1.
1. Cool. You get a university token. You don't know shit. Your guess
I don't
is
know
you
shit.
have no more than 3 or 4 hours before sunset.
Yeah. And she's like, shelter. We need shelter. That's the thing I learned from hitchhiking when I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
Shelter, water, food.
You're set for
We
water.
have none of that. Well, we have water.
Plenty, too much, arguably.
Yeah. So, first thing, we need a shelter. So she's just gonna start rummaging around, see if she can build like a makeshift shelter thing, or just find somewhere.
Yep.
That
Yeah. How about a... What check would you want to make? My instinct says brains, but to sort of find somewhere to take shelter. Do you have anything that you could use?
I mean, if we were in the Feywilds, I would say I would charm the trees, but no. The only thing I can either think of is brains or like grit.
You could
bend things.
Yeah. I would say you could brawn.
Yeah, that's the
But that's the worst thing.
yeah.
Yeah, grit's more sort of toughing stuff out. So if night
Yeah.
fell and you didn't have shelter, you would grit. But to actually build a shelter is a brawn. I could see an argument for fight, to manufacture some sort of sharp-edged implement to cut things down to make a shelter out of. If you
I'll
want
take
it.
fight, because that's at least a D8.
Okay.
Where are you? There you are. I have nothing that will help there.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that adversity token to reroll that.
Hell yeah.
'Cause that was another
Nice.
one. Okay, that's a 4.
4. Okay.
Not great.
Yeah, you bash a couple of rocks together enough times that you make one rock that has a sort of a good sheer, sharp edge to it, like a very, very rudimentary axe. And then you use that to cut down a couple of, or rather chop up a couple of trees that have already fallen down into a very rudimentary hut. Really just a lean-to. Just made a roof line.
Yeah.
But yeah,
At least it won't rain on us.
if it rains on you, you have some shelter.
Yeah.
Shari, sort of dusting your hands off, looking around yourself, quite pleased with yourself for all that. You look down and twitching just above the fronds of a small fern, a pair of fluffy round ears are pointed like right at you. Looking closer, you can see beady little black eyes assessing you through the bush. This creature resembles a humanoid bear and wears only a broad leather belt and a vest that is made apparently of little bones strung together. That is what you can see. You can really only see sort of its face and ears at the moment, but it has those things. You're standing at the beach end of your little hut. It is standing at the other end, in the tree line, looking at you through your hut.
Yeah.
While Kenneth
Shari
and Arlette are working on the beach a little ways away.
Well, he's working on it. I'm supervising.
Yes, making helpful
So well.
suggestions.
You're doing great.
Don't fuck it up. I mean, he's not fucking it up. He's already nailed it.
Yeah.
Shari's gonna crouch down a little bit, try to see get a closer look at this little thing, and
It ducks. Its head comes up a little bit. Like when you duck down, it gets higher, and it sort of peers
I think she's
a little
gonna
closer.
do a little bit of a hop down
And it
thing
goes
for
down.
a while.
Like whenever you it's like oppositing you.
Yeah.
You hear it growl a little bit when you go up. It's
It's like,
Noticing that, Shari's gonna get down on like all fours and then slowly move closer because she really wants a closer look at this thing.
As you get closer, you notice that tucked into its belt is a small reed tube, like a little pipe, and a pouch. And clutched in the creature's left hand is a wooden club. That has, well, it's two pieces of wood that have been sort of sandwiched together with rope, and down the middle, it's got loads of teeth, like sticking out.
Yeah.
That it looks like it would, like, it's not a sword exactly, but it would probably be quite unpleasant to be hit with it. And it's clutching one end, and as you approach down low, it backs up a little, and it's got its little sword out.
It's just, hey, I'm not meaning any harm. I just want to know what you are. Hi. Do you understand me?
What? I think a charm check.
It's a 10. That's a 6.
6. Shari, you can have an adversity token. As you say these things, these nice, cool, calming things, and it stops very briefly, assessing you. Its ears twitch, and then it raises its sword and takes a swing at your head.
Oh, shit.
Hey!
Oh.
Can you please roll me grit? While this little guy is gonna try and use fight on you.
That's a 10.
Okay. You manage to... Well, you can grit or fight, or flight, but grit worked in this instance. I think defensively you can either dodge or you can tough. Whereas the attacker uses fight.
She's on all fours now, so I think she doesn't really have the reaction time to get her huge body out of the way. So she just goes...
Yeah, you tough it out. Either this thing was maybe expecting you to dodge, or it's just not particularly strong, because it's a large teddy bear and it swings its club down, and you just tank the hit and grit your way through it. It's very unpleasant, and it is not like its teeth, its face is in like a rictus of aggression. What do you do? Kenneth and Arlette, I reckon you would probably hear the screech coming from this creature. It's surprisingly deep for a creature of its size. It's a gruff growl.
Cool. If I can see it even slightly, I am immediately overcome with curiosity and, dash towards the situation, basically waving my arms and being like, "Hi, we mean no harm! Strange creature! Friends!"
Cool. What does Shari do first? I'll get Shari and then we'll process what Arlette did.
Ears ringing slightly from that blow to the head.
Yeah.
Shari's gonna growl a little bit herself, more like a ow, than actually like hostile.
Yeah.
And then, if she can, she's gonna try to grab this thing like by the vest and just go, no.
Wow. Okay. Fight or brawn?
Fight is technically the highest, so let's go try with that one.
And it's going to use its flight.
I'm gonna use that adversity token. 'Cause no. Okay, well, that's slightly better. That's a 6.
It got a 10 on its flight to dodge away. It slips nimbly to the side and swipes across, does like a belly slash against you, which you would dodge back from. It's really just a get away, I don't like you. And then Arlette comes dashing in, waving her arms, frill up, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, cool.
Alien species, oh my god!
What are you wanting to roll?
This is definitely charm.
Charm, okay.
And I would get generally beloved, hopefully.
You do not in this instance.
God damn it.
A
How
Nanook
about
has never heard of your species.
Well, what about a lure? Would the Nanook find me?
Also,
appealing?
it's mammalian. It's also a bear, and it's angry. It's not thinking with its penis right now.
I've got my frill up and everything.
I will allow. If your frill is no, I will allow those two things to counteract an effect that is happening that you are unaware of.
Okay. I tried.
The allure of your frill could be a negative, and I'm just saying that it's not.
Okay. Cool. Oh, great. Well, that was a 4.
You can also take an adversity token because this creature is, if anything, intimidated by you as you rush over to it, waving your hands, looking as big as you possibly can. Functionally, you're not on purpose doing it, but you are basically being a cat when threatened. Kenneth.
Shit.
Shari and Arlette have both tried to distract or grapple this creature. What do you do? Shit's getting real.
I think Kenneth is going to walk up to it. The idea is to convey confidence by not having to run. Be like, I've got this. I'm so in control. I don't need to run. And to just be like, cool. I guess Kenneth is ready to chase this thing down or to run to intervene, but so far is just kind of standing there being like...
Deliberately projecting chill.
Chill, and also, I'm watching you.
Okay. It's probably charm, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's gonna be fun. Alright. Here we go. What does a D8 look like? Aha, this one. 5.
Okay, alright. Yeah, look, you definitely succeed in seeming composed and, you do not find it threatening. But and that you are in charge of the situation. But I don't think you manage to... It's not intimidated by that fact so much as it appreciates, okay, so you're also a valid threat. Is the conclusion it's reached. It is going to, this time around, it's already bopped Shari and knows that it can evade her. It doesn't know that for certain ongoingly, but it did manage it once. Arlette, on the other hand, has made herself look big and is running in with her big frill, something he has never seen before. Large lizards on this planet aren't a thing, so it's like the worst terrifying thing coming towards me, going, waving its hands around, looking extremely aggravated and excited with a big neck frill up. So Arlette is going to attack you. Can you make me a flight or grit?
Well, definitely flight.
Sure.
Because, I'm gonna run away. Arlette's gonna change her mind about the situation real fucking quick. Also, I'm a escape artist, so I have +3 to hide or run.
Oh, okay, sure.
I rolled an 8, so that is an 11 to run away. It swings at you. You don't even it doesn't get anywhere near you. As soon as it becomes very clear to you that this thing perceives you as the most dangerous thing around, it turns all of its attention to you, and you're like, oh, my bad. And you immediately run the fuck away. I don't think it likes me.
Running like a lizard, like a frill-necked lizard as well.
I was the one who got hit, Arlette.
Kenneth, Shari, what do you do next? This thing has just sort of leapt out. It isn't just growling. It is making mouth sounds that are like, you would guess language. It's just not speaking any language you've ever heard before. It's like there is definitely syllables in there. They just don't necessarily mean anything to you.
Considering that Shari is basically a wet noodle in the shape of a large dog or a bear.
Particularly now.
Yeah, she's and just saw our glorious leader just.
That's Kenneth.
Well, okay.
Just saw Arlette do the thing.
Yeah, that's true. The one who technically owns our way off Hypaxia just ran off. Shari's gonna look at Kenneth and just bet you I can get to the ship faster than you.
I bet you can.
Shari leaves too, leaving Kenneth to face off against the fluffy thing.
Yeah, she's like, no, ow.
Legally distinct from an Ewok.
Cool.
Yeah, what do you do?
Kenneth is not going to make any aggressive moves yet, but I guess is going to prepare.
Okay.
I have nothing to hit it with. And am I good at flight? I'm not bad at flight, so I'm pretty good, yeah. This would be interesting. Actually, no, I'm not bad at grit. Cool. Cool. I think Kenneth is going to... I mean, what is there to find out here? Not much.
Well, you don't know that.
Well, I mean, that's it. Kenneth doesn't know that there is much to find out here.
Sure.
So, is it common to find this kind of thing?
That would be a good question to ask. Brains check to remember if you've heard about this thing before. Lilith redeemed a default bonus. Lilith, who for? Could be helpful. For Kenneth. Oh, that's very kind.
The non-copyright Ewok, probably.
I already have an advantage.
No copyright, no bonuses.
Kenneth, you have a D4.
I have one.
All right. Well, let's see if I need it. I have a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
You remember that this that ivy is considered a natural preserve.
Oh, okay. We
Sort
don't
of
hit the wildlife.
It's called a sanctuary moon, yeah, it's sort of like a nature preserve. It is permitted to go here. You're not trespassing or anything, but it's supposed to be by general agreement, your impact should be exceptionally minimal. The native life forms have not been extensively catalogued. I would say with that roll, don't know if there is any intelligent life here. You do know that it's generally considered safe. Like, very unusual for people to get hurt, and certainly not by native life forms here.
Cool. Yeah, okay. So in that case, particularly if it's like a nature reserve-y type place, Kenneth is going to spread his hands and walk back towards where his friends ran to, and just be like, the air of like, we're not a threat, don't worry, not gonna hurt you.
If you like, I will remind you that you have holographic feathers that you can deploy at will.
Mm-hmm. Would that help?
If you're trying to sort of continue to exude this powerful, in-control presence, you could theoretically deploy them to be a little bit more imposing and intimidating. You don't have to be. Arlette did something similar and it didn't work out.
I'm not trying to intimidate it, I think. I think I'm just trying to be like, cool, hey,
Okay.
you
All right.
haven't hit me, I'm not going to hit you.
Right. So placatory, but not frightened.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's another charm. But more just sort of like, you go that way, I'll go this way. No one needs to get. Yeah. Okay.
Like, I still think running in there frill blazing was a great call on my part. Like,
It could have gone really well.
it might have. It might have.
I got a 5. Mm-hmm. I want to use the D4. 5 is not.
5 isn't great because I don't
not great.
necessarily consider what dice you rolled.
But also, I might need that D4 some other time. I think I'll live with the 5. If it takes a swing at me, I have a lot of grit.
Okay. What it's going to do is it does not advance. It's like it shuffles back a couple of steps towards the shelter that Shari built. Tucks its actually its sword. It just sort of swings it down so it's point first into the dirt, and it just sort of stands there point first in, sort of like somebody with an axe, like putting it into the stump. And then it pulls the little pipe from its belt and very quickly loads it and at you. It shoots you with a blow dart, which is going to be a check from it, and you are going to want to grit that.
Yes, I am.
Or flight it, but I would grit it.
Ooh, that is a 13.
Very nice. Yeah,
respectable.
that is successful. You definitely it hits you, but I think you managed to pull it out. It hits you in the chest, and you're like, "Ow!" You pull it out, and it stings more than anything else. But you pull it out, and you can see it's got something on the tip.
Oh.
But you reckon you've managed to pull it out before it could it was in your clothing. And if it was to if it had gotten any deeper, it would have actually given you whatever was in the tip. There's a joke there, but we'll leave it.
There were several.
Don't want the tip. You walk back to the I think it sees you tank the hit, discard it, and then glare at it. And it gives it one more last, and then flees into the forest. While Arlette and Shari sort of try to get I presume you guys are back at the skiff, trying to get it back into the air.
Badly, probably.
It's like, pull, go. Yeah, Kenneth, you can
Shari
walk back.
Shari took a blow to the head.
That's
She's
true.
like, why am I seeing 6 sails?
Kenneth,
Wait. Ow.
you can walk back in the confident knowledge that you toughed it into submission, and it has run away. But they may be back in greater numbers. The Nanook scare easily, but that's the next week's title.
So, friends, what? I guess.
That's good.
And we will jump very quickly back to Gadunk. As Kenneth goes, friends, what? Gadunk, this little critter is looking up at you with his little spear. And sort of he tilts his head and he reaches his hand up and scritches his ear, like trying to figure it out. And then it goes, Trito?
I assume I have no clue what that means.
Trito.
Oh, Trito. Do I have any treats on me? Because I did use my lollipop.
You did use your lollipop. I would say you would always have like some like trail mix or something in a pocket.
Yeah, I think I do.
Gadunk feels
have
like the kind of
some.
person who, like the kind of child who would always have some snacks.
Yep. I get a little pack of trail mix, and I gently throw it his way and say, "Treat owl."
It sees the little packet land at its feet and goes and rushes over, sort of peels it open. Like, friend.
Friend, yes. Mega dunk.
It clambers up the trunk next to you, sort of swings its adorable little legs over and sort of plonks itself down. Tick tick.
Tick tick.
And it shakes its head. Gadunk, tick tick.
Oh, you tick tick, I gadunk. Nice.
Trito, and it
tick, tick.
offers you some.
Ah, yes. Tick tick. Them losers. Losers. Tick tick.
Mothos makes himself into a hand with a middle finger again. But Dink and Valley both go, hi, tick tick. And they're just like, the fuck? And they sort of,
a little animal camaraderie. We're just chilling over here.
It's like, how?
Tick tick. We crash. Sad. I have friends flying. You saw?
Tick tick have friends flying. And he flaps his arms. And a couple of bits of trail mix come out of the packet that he's holding.
Yeah. Tick tick, see ship like this.
Tick tick show.
Let's go, tick tick.
Do you encourage the losers to come with you? Or is it Gadunk and Tick Tick?
I will let them tag along, mostly because I'm worried about leaving them here. They sound pitiful and stupid, and I don't want those deaths on my conscience.
Okay. Valley and Dink. I think only Marthos is the one who's like, I've had worse. I'm a fucking cloud. I can deal with most things long term. Whereas Dink and Valley are like, yeah, screw you. We're not clouds. And we actually need places to sleep and stuff. So they're like, all right. So Mothos is like, I'll stay with the skiff, I guess, and maybe
it's
try
broken.
and fix it. We don't get our security deposit back if we don't bring it back. I reckon I can probably make one of the sail. I could probably get two of the sails working again. We can get off this rock. But if you guys want to go and explore and maybe see Tick Tick's bird thing, go for it.
All right. Well, suit yourself.
So Valley and Dink come with you. And they're like going like, yeah, all right. Like, sorry, he's like that sometimes.
Yeah. On the way, I will try my best to inquire from Tick Tick what's with his collar, what it does.
Oh, sure.
Because I'm curious about technology, so I'm like, tech tech stuff. What's up?
You pointed his like, oh, friend give.
Oh, what?
Make
what does
smart.
It do? I have make smart too. I pick up my hat and I ding on my little plate of brain implant.
Tick Tick hugs you.
Oh,
Tick Tick goes,
I made a friend.
good dunk, friend. We smart friend.
We are. So I can assume that he is just like me in terms of experiment. He's some sort of like
the
Neozo.
collar is an attachment.
okay.
Having like you when he hugs you, you can get a better look at it. he could take it off tomorrow, or right now. Whether or not that would return him to his previous state, you don't know. Whenever he talks, the orange light on the collar glows.
That's cool. That's cool. Right. Yep. I instantly feel camaraderie and spiritual closeness to Tick Tick, and I'm enjoying our time thoroughly.
Okay. Yeah. Tick Tick leads you north to a probably about 10-15 minute walk north to a little clearing where you find a ship. Not a skiff.
Oh.
It is an actual, like, a decent-sized ship. It has... Yeah, it is a white vessel with it's kind of a blocky midsection and sort of stubby little landing legs, and then the front section is kind of downward nosed like a beak, and the sails mount on the dorsal edge, and then the two lower ones around the come off the fronts at the side, like wings. And the wings are all sort of furled in at the moment, kind of like, you know, when a duck or any bird like furls them along. It's like that's what's happened with these sails. And standing at the top of a ramp that is down, you see a pair of figures that are definitely not Nanook like Tick Tick. One is a Loricatorian, which is a lizard folk. Not unlike Arlette, but smaller, and the whole species prefer to live in exosuits. So they have like the powered armor a little bit, making them quite a bit taller and bulkier than they otherwise would be. In fact, your average Loricatorian is no bigger than you are when out of their suit, but in the suits they are normal human-sized. This one has you would guess a full high-powered military rifle in his arms.
Damn.
And he is standing talking to a human man in a sort of a really quite nice, very modern business suit. Sort of blue pinstripe suit. Really expensive-looking fancy shoes. Yeah, that is what you see as Tick Tick leads you to... Friend! Tritos!
Yeah. None of them look familiar, and
No.
like the ship has no emblems, no branding.
It's got some branding, definitely. You can do a brains check if you like to remember the branding.
Yeah. I'll try to do like a check just to see like what, like, is this prospectors? Is this like the preserve people? What could it possibly be? A 6.
A 6. You can take an adversity token. For you do not know this at all. It is in no way any of the things that you just asked. Is it the park rangers?
Yeah.
No. Is it you would guess a corporate of some sort, but that's about the closest
It's
you
just
could get.
strange on this planet. But
Odd.
yeah, okay.
Very odd.
Yep, we'll approach them. We'll approach them.
Yeah, the Loricatorian, as soon as you sort of come into view, and not necessarily you, it's probably more, you're already in view when Dink and Valley come into view, and it's that instantly the laser pointer on Dink's chest. And Dink's like, "Ah! We crashed! Sorry, your boy here was offering friends," is what he said, and we thought, look, if it's not a problem, we can piss off. That's okay. And you can see the human and the Loricatorian have a quick and vigorous discussion below there. Like, you are too far away to see, to hear rather. And the human shaking. The human is clearly disagreeing with the Loricatorian.
Who put the rifle on the guy on
the Loricatorian?
Human or
the human?
Okay.
You do not
the
think
suit.
the human is armed? It doesn't look it.
Okay.
Nothing obvious. The Loricatorian is very much armed. You would guess, Gadunk, you would have a fair amount, and with that 6, I will let you know, probably, if not military, ex-military. Of the Loricatorian, not the human. The human has... Yeah, the human you would guess is corporate. He's not a fighter.
Okay. While they are like arguing between each other, I'm gonna say, "Hey, Tick Tick, friend, lizard or human?"
Tick Tick doesn't know lizard or human, what they mean. But he says, Cyrus! And he points at the guy in the blue. Friend, give Trito.
Aha, Cyrus is the human.
Yes, well, Cyrus is a human name and it's not a Loricatorian name.
Yeah, okay. Okay. In that case, I will just... I won't approach too much because...
Oh.
But why?
Why? Yeah.
What?
Sorry, you cut out there for a minute. You won't
sorry.
approach too much, and that's the last we heard.
Yeah. We won't approach too much, but I will like call out like,
Mr. Cyrus, sir. We're just kids from the academy. We're not evil or anything. We just crashed on this place. Can we get towed up to the planet or something?
Yeah. Make me a charm check, Gadunk.
fuck, that's my worst stat, bro.
It's
a
not
D4
necessarily
in it.
you definitely say the thing, and a thing may definitely happen.
Yeah.
This is a secondary effect of your charm check.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. A 3 on my D4.
Okay, cool. The Cyrus goes. Wait. Go. You can see Cyrus, like, you get a little closer. The weapon snaps to you, and Cyrus goes, no. And forces the gun down to point at the deck. As soon as he clocks you. And he says, yeah, of course. Bulgus, go. It's fine. Yeah. Just hang out here for a little minute. We've got to do some sorting stuff out inside. It's a bit private.
Yep.
But then we can, absolutely. Not a problem. What's your name? What's your name, kiddo?
My name's Gadunk.
Hey,
This
Gadunk.
here's Dink and some other bloke.
Yeah, hi, yeah. Look, yeah, come in, that's fine. Yeah, no worries. Come on in. Get
He
next.
sounds extremely suspicious. Does he give me the vibes of like the kind of people that took my dad to prison, or the kind of people my dad would trade with? Like contraband or law?
Give me a brain check.
I will absolutely give you brain. I don't like the cut of his jib.
How dare
Okay,
you?
that's a 12 on a d12, so
12?
that
Explodes?
blows it up.
Ooh,
Does.
huge.
Oh, it explodes! Yay!
Huge. A 10. 22.
22.
That's crazy.
Your initial vibe is, what a wuss. And then you'll go, wait. Your initial vibe is dad. It's the kind of guy dad would prey on. And then as he talks more, you go, oh no, he's slicker than that. That's an act. This is more like dad.
Damn. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm like, I turn to the lad and say,
Okay, we do what they say, and we get the fuck out as soon as we can.
Tick Tick has continued on, like, doesn't care. He knows he's safe, he's welcome. He goes on board and comes back out with something in his hand. And he sort of waddles over to you, pretty happy with himself, and says, Trito! And offers you, it's a gummy bear.
oh hell yes. Oh hell yes. I'm much on that for sure.
Yeah. Gadunk. yeah, you do that. You pound the gummy bear, and it's fucking good. It's like, as soon as you bite down, hey Tony, good to see you, mate. You go. It's like a flavor explosion in your mouth. This is the best candy you've ever had.
Is it cocaine in there?
It's not cocaine.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Got
say,
it.
I'm asking Daria, would Gadunk have any experience with psychotropic things from his time with his dad?
I think yes. I think he's definitely a kid who tried everything
Got to try
with
some stuff?
with the pirates.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe not dad, but one of the others kind of slipped him stuff from time to time. With that 22 that you rolled then, I will tell you that this is... What's it called? I named it. God damn it. Fuck me, where did I put it? Treaters. Okay, hoppers. It's a hopper.
It's a hopper. Okay.
Yeah. They're a thing that are really... they induce a light and pleasant euphoria in mammalian creatures. They don't affect reptilian or bird creatures. Avian is the word. Yeah, they don't attract them. They don't really affect them. You do know that they are a little addictive.
Can
but-
I
Nice.
figure out that Tick Tick is definitely on them shit?
Definitely on them shit. His so when you saw his eyes were just pure black, and you figured that's just how his eyes are. No, it's probably that his irises are
Dilated
enormous.
as
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah.
Because yours have done exactly the same. The world is a lot brighter and quite a bit louder than it was before. But you feel very chill and relaxed. And just before we jump back to the others, Valley goes, "Wow, I probably wouldn't have eaten the candy given to me by a stranger."
You never pass up on candy, my friend.
And then Dink goes, "But we are about to get into some stranger's ship, so, you know." And they just offered
you
us
tell me
candy.
again?
This is not good.
Can you name me the lizard man again? Bovis? What's his
Bulgus.
name? Valus?
Bulgus. Bulgus.
Bulgos. Okay, got it. I clean off the gum bits from my teeth.
We're in it now, boys. We're in it now.
And we will jump over to the other group very quickly. So yeah, Gadung had a markedly different experience with a Nanook. What did you guys do now? Yeah.
So it's run away.
It
is
has
no longer.
it has indeed run away. If you would like to make we call it to look for things as a brains check. So if you would like to sort of examine where it went or keep your eyes peeled for more, it would be a brains check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that totally. Seven.
You do not see any more. You saw where it went. It basically went back inside Shari's hut and then through that and into the forest. It does not appear to be still there. You do have a solid look. It's definitely not there. But you are at the shoreline with your skiff that now is pretty much fully functional. You'd say it's about 90% at optimum.
Okay.
Well, since the ship's basically fixed, should we do something about finding Gadunk now? And there don't appear to be any more of whatever that was around.
Yeah. We probably should. Today is getting weirder and weirder. Yeah, let's find Gidunk. Let's get on this thing and go home, and maybe we can. Oh yeah, there's not enough room for the other team, is there? Oh,
You could probably fit
we'll have to leave
all.
them here.
You could probably fit all 7 of you on one if you had to.
No.
It's like, don't sound so disappointed.
Yeah, wait till you find the drugs. Yeah, so look, we should probably get Gdank at least and go home. Yeah,
At the very least.
the very least.
Cool. Yeah.
At the very least. We should
Yeah.
get it done.
How do you go about going and getting Gdank? Do you take the boat or do you leave it?
I think.
I mean, I was thinking we could, sneak up and extract Gdank. And so, because they might intervene with us leaving if they know we're there. And we're not we'll send help, but
Late.
I don't necessarily want to get piled on by them. And then they take the ship and leave us here with no guarantee they're going to send us help. We got to maintain a position of
Because
Strength.
we know
power.
where.
I hate that. Safety. Better. Yes.
Because we can trust us to send them help, but we can't
Yes.
trust them to send us help. So
Exactly,
yes, we should
exactly.
definitely be the ones on our ship leaving them. And
Because we know we're going to do the right thing.
Yeah, we know that. We've done it before. Just recently, in fact. So yeah, I also
I've done the right thing. It happened last week.
at least once. So I also was not going to take the ship. I think I think maybe we can try and figure out where we saw them crash comparative to where we landed,
Yeah.
because they were two different things.
Yeah. You would have to head west, but you have a good idea of where they are.
Yeah, cool.
But they don't know exactly where you are because you flew off before you landed.
we landed.
saw
and
you-
They crashed.
They saw they saw you. They saw you head east, but they don't know exactly where. Whereas you have a decent idea. So you go to their crash site.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes. Sneakily.
Shari, do you have anything you want to add?
I think Shari's trying to figure out if there are more of those little things following us, but she's not like her brains is not great on a good day, and now she's just angry at the cute little thing that she just saw, just smacked her over the head with a sharp stick.
Yeah.
She was just trying to make friends. That's mean.
Shari, you can make. I think Kenneth and Shari can also make brains checks to keep their eyes peeled as you travel. To spot these creatures. Shari is very much on edge about it. Arlette's already done a check to do this exact thing, so that's why I'm not having her do it again. But
Yeah, that's a 3.
oof. Okay. Yeah.
On a D6, it's mediocre, but
Yeah.
it's a 3.
On a scale of 1 to 20, it's not fantastic.
That's a 6.
A 6. Yeah. Arlette's was the highest. Arlette, I think of all of you, you could maybe make the assumption that there are definitely more, and they are probably watching you. It was dressed in the, now that you have a moment to think about it, you can assess, and your 7 would be enough to go, yeah, definitely, some level of civilization to it. It was wearing manufactured things. You don't get that level of manufacturing, of learning, without society, without a decent-sized tribe. Yeah, they don't figure that sort of... Individual animals don't figure that shit out in isolation, so these are definitely... yeah, definitely more of them around, and this is I would say probably solid guess that this is their native habitat, so they are extremely good at living in it, hiding in it, and hunting in it. So safe bet that you are watched. Probably by more than just the one you encountered. However, there's probably not too many more, otherwise they might be being more actively aggressive to you.
So enough of them we should be concerned, but not so many that we're likely to be swamped and attacked. Sort of, kind of, maybe?
Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
a fair bet.
Yeah. Kenneth has faced one down and he can't see any now, so he's fine.
Shari, you would get a failure token. Kenneth, it's weird. It's like you didn't spot it, but that doesn't necessarily mean you failed. You just didn't do particularly well. Whereas I think a 3 is enough to actually say, no, you failed though.
Yeah.
That checks out.
I think one person gets the fail roll. So yeah, you make your way. Kenneth, you definitely get your brains check is high enough to navigate to where you need to get, and I think you're taking the lead as well, as the only one who wasn't scared or injured by this creature. The two girls sort of follow along behind the suddenly surprisingly brave and strutting Kenneth.
Not surprising.
I should tell him not to fuck up more often.
Yeah. Can I get flight checks from all three of you to hide? Because I presume you are not wanting to be big, bold, and brass when you arrive. You're planning to scuttle Gadunk away without alerting the others.
I rolled a 4 plus my 3, so 7.
Not great. Not great.
You can start lying about my dice rolls. This is bullshit.
Do you have an adversity token? Because you can use them to re-roll. If you don't have one, you'll be about to get one.
Well, thank you for that heads up on how well that went for me. I have 2 adversity tokens, so sure, I'll burn one to re-roll that disaster.
Not a bad idea.
14 plus 3, that'll be 17.
Arlette is as the wind. Kenneth, how'd you do?
She's like the wind.
14 on a D10.
Not bad. Nice. Very nice. Shari?
Well, with finding hiding spaces, if that counts.
Yeah?
To
sneak up on this thing, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 15 on the die, so 18.
18. Alrighty. Yeah. You guys are all very fucking stealthy. As you approach Gadunk and team's crash site, peering through the bush, you figure out where all of your little assailant and his buddies may have gone. As you arrive, you find Mothos, the Cumulusarian, floating above their crashed skiff, and about 4 of these little bear-like creatures trying to poke him out of the sky, and a couple like blow in stuff at him, and he keeps shifting and changing form, and whenever he changes form they sort of screech and become more aggressive. They're like throwing rocks at him and stuff, which aren't doing him any damage because he's a cloud, but but they are clearly intimidated by him, and he's shouting at them, which isn't making things better at all. And I think we'll take
I knew this bitch would be in trouble since we left. Fuck.
I think we'll take a short little breaklet there, everybody. Be back in 5 to 10. Do not forget to type !ticket in chat to go into the draw to win our giveaway. We have a Trollord Games voucher and a Steam key for Pathfinder Kingmaker over on Steam to give away this evening. We've got 6 people in the draw already. We will be drawing at the end of the stream. Tony's already got one. There you go. So, be back in 5 to 10, everybody. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Ahoy, mateys! No, I wasn't frozen. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we'll be back for some more.
That was very believable, I will
I
say.
think
Very nice.
we'll be back for some more teens in space. Space. Yeah. The gang is crash landed on the moon, the Ivy moon, the moon Ivy rather, represented by the Roman numerals IV. It's the 4th moon of the planet, but it also kind of works. We've got a giveaway going, so type !ticket in the chat to go into the draw to win. 1 ticket only per person, but they are free, so don't worry about it. We've got a Troll Lord Games voucher and a Steam key for Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, some pretty good TTRPG goodness there. Arlette, Kenneth, and Shari are sneaking through the forest back to where Gadunk and his new team crew members crashed not long ago. Gadunk, on the other hand, ain't there. He and most of said team buggered off, along with their new best friend Tick and his Tritos, to another ship with some lovely people who are not sus at all, led by a nice human man called Cyrus who gives the Tritos. Arlette, Kenneth, and Shari, there is a Cumulosarian, which is a cloud person, essentially, being kind of pinataed a bit by 4, you don't know their name, you don't know what they're called, but they are Nanook. Little bear-like creatures. One of them is definitely the one you met before. You recognize the little shirt of... It's kind of like... It's only the front, and it's chainmail, but made of bones. Another one of them is wearing... like the top half of the head of a boar, but as a hat. And like a baseball cap style hat, like sticks out quite a lot, so it gives them a bit of a visor. And then 2 of them have spears and 2 of them have blow darts, and they're sort of shooting stuff at this Cumulosarian, who is, I have decided, kind of generating little lightning strikes out of itself at them, like zapping them. What do you do? Anything? I did not intend that. That was an instant. That was a made up on the fly thing about the lightning strikes. But I have activated power sparks, the sound effect, and it kicked in just as I said, "What do you do?" Worked really well. If anybody's got the Sirenscape going, Sirenscape is providing the noises in your ears that aren't us. Not sponsored, but they are very good and handy. Much recommend. Very wow. So yeah, what do you do? Zap.
We should probably at least diffuse the situation. Probably. I mean, like, we should. We don't have to.
I can hold you, and you can help defuse. I'm not getting hit by one of those things again.
Did you offer to hug me?
Hold you up.
Hold me.
I can hold you.
Hold me.
I guess.
It's always nice to have a hug.
I just don't know why this will help, but all right.
I cast Bird Shield.
Shari positions herself tactically behind Kenneth. She's holding you. It's great. And Arlette's giving you... Don't fuck it up.
What?
Arlette, what do you do? Anything? You firstly should probably unmute your microphone.
Arlette's kind of torn between just going out there and being like, "Hi, let's negotiate," and just being slightly haunted by what just happened, where she rushed in, arms literally waving, and immediately had to fucking backslide because it went really badly. So
As you watch, one of the lightning strikes catches one of these creatures on the backside, and it yelps and dashes off into the undergrowth. But the other 3 redouble their efforts, and I mean, Cumulusarians are gaseous, but they're not completely invulnerable. And one of them skewers him in response, and you hear a distinct "Ow! Ow! Ow! I'm not. Ow!" Like they couldn't exist if they didn't have anything solid in them.
Yeah, fair. Is Arlette's hesitancy visible?
Yeah, she's like jumping from foot to foot, like, do I want to intervene or am I just going to get run at again? And then I have to run away again and then...
Cool. I think Kenneth will pop his hand on Arlette's back and just goes, he says, like this, and just starts walking into the clearing.
Well, she's not going to let you go in there by yourself, so she'll just like do a quick little jog so she can walk next to you pretending that she's okay with this.
You can charm, or I will allow grit because you are being sort of sturdy and stern.
Well, I would like grit.
I'm going to do charm.
Okay.
I'm going to boldly assume my generally beloved and allure are not going to help me again.
Your generally beloved will help you with Mothos. So I'll add, what is it, 2?
I rolled a 9.
A 9?
To be charming.
9 is pretty good.
Yeah?
I rolled 11 for grit.
So, Kenneth, one of the ones is still the one that was impressed, not so much intimidated by impressed by you before. So one of them, he's still there, the one that you saw before. When you come out, and Arlette is this time got the frill down, I imagine, trying significantly more to be less threatening.
So much more chill. So much more chill.
Between the two of you, I'm going to roll for it. That one, and that one actually. There we go. Wow. Yeah. You guys, when you step out into the clearing and what do you say, Arlette or Kenneth? Anything, or are you just walking calmly? Kenneth was was not talking. I think he said this and then didn't say anything more.
Yeah, Arlette's basically going to say, "We come in peace."
Arlette, your species is famous as peacemakers. You have a psychic ability of some sort. What is that?
We've never really clarified. Psionic can mean a bunch of things.
I'm going to say, in the case of your species, it is empaths.
Okay.
Would make sense to me as natural peacekeepers and generally easygoing folk. They are like Deanna Troi from Star Trek. They can't read minds, they can more read emotions, and to a degree they can even help people manage their emotions with their minds, and I think that sort of makes sense logically. So yes, she's like a betazoid, that's the word. But betazoids' heads don't go blah, 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 but when thank God. I think Deanna Troi would be a lot less beloved as a character if her head would
just head starts pulsing.
Will Riker's all of a sudden I'm less attracted to you. I don't know why. Maybe that's what she's got all the hair for.
You just can't see her skull pulsing.
There's definitely creatures in Star Trek that do have a bit of a pulsy skull thing, though. Definitely in the original series, there was a telepathic species that wouldn't blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I'll let you do that. It's a little bit creepy and gross when your brain starts wriggling. But otherwise, yeah, you exude an aura of chilled the fuck out over everybody. I'm going to say that Mothos included. Mothos is the only one who is not immediately no, actually, he only got a 7. Mothos, all of them are okay, all right. The 3 that were attacking him got 2 3s and a 2. to resist you guys being just chill and calm and groovy. Motha's got a 7. So he's still a little agitated, but he is calm, and he's like, can you tell them to back off? I'm just trying to fix the fucking ship. Yeah. The one with the boar hat sort of approaches you, very much like a curious but not like intimidating. Definitely like a okay, all right. He has a sort of chittering, bickering back and forth with the one that you first met, but that one seems to be very keen to stay back with its buddy. And Marthos is drifting in a big semicircle toward you guys, like looping around the outside of the whole business to sort of take his position behind Shari, who is behind Kenneth.
I imagine Shari's like seeing Arlette and Kenneth walk out, and she's just looking up from behind a shrub.
Oh, she stayed behind?
Bush. No, she pauses at first, wanting to stay behind, and then she realizes she can't see if there are any more in the bushes, and she's like, no, wait.
One definitely went into
up.
the bushes.
Yeah, she runs up to like kind of walking behind Kenneth, just, I am small, you can't see me. Don't mind the bear. Not here.
So, of all of you, you are the most like them physically. If you're a large dog size, you're only a little bit bigger than they are, and also a bear-ish kind of thing. But I think a lot ganglier. They are quite chubby and furry. You are more sort of wiry, I think, is the primary physical difference.
Because she kind of looks like a Newfoundland dog, but when she gets wet, you can see that it's all fur.
Yeah,
it's all fur.
And she's still kind of drying off. What does Shari wear?
She kind of right now. When they first arrived at Hypaxia, I imagine she was wearing more overalls, things that you wear when piloting a ship.
All right.
Now, because it's holidays, she would have the mini I made for her is she had almost like a balloon pants and a kind of shirt with the shoulders cut out and a newspaper boy cap, and she was basically wearing that. Well, she's
casual.
She's pulled the sleeves off and tied it around, so it's more like a tank top now.
Okay, all right. So sort of human casual.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So yeah, you approach this thing. This thing is waving its friend off. The others, they're armed. The two that are still there have gotten their blowpipes out and they are ready, but they haven't put it to the mouth yet. So they're on edge, but you guys have chilled them out a little bit. So Kenneth, Arlette, it is your scene.
Okay.
Oh, what do we want to know from them?
Yeah.
Why are they attacking us?
Oh, Kenneth's got something?
Maybe?
Mothos would say, I was just here trying to fix up the ship you guys broke, and then these guys just sort of jump out of the underbrush. The others fucked off with another one of them, though. But that one wasn't aggressive. That one was, stupid friendly. I don't know what's bitten these guys.
Weird.
Me.
Did you do anything?
Not until they
Directed
started
at them?
stabbing at me.
Ah, okay.
Mind you, I am a cloud.
Would I have any food on me?
I don't know, would you?
I feel like I'd have some snacks or something.
Sure. Then yes.
I've got a bag of nuts or something.
Nuts, then yeah, they would have survived the water landing. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I will kind of get them out. I'll like eat one to show them that they're food, and then be like, "You guys want? Do you like some nuts?"
Another charm check.
Treatos.
This
We gotta
could
hold
go.
Treatos.
This could go one of two ways.
That's a 7,
7.
but +2 if they find me attractive.
Not attractive, but I'm basically applying your beloved by all thing when you've got your brain wibbling.
Okay.
That's kind of the way I'm interpreting that.
Cool.
Working.
I'll wibble wobble my brain and be like,
A
I'm
9,
very
and
nice.
you are using your psionic abilities to. They don't speak your language, but you're giving the impression of what it is psionically. So you're not using words in your head. It's more sort of feelings, like not hungry, is what you're giving when you're offering. And they see it, and one of the I think the one that's near you reaches out very tentatively and snatches one out of your hand, and then and bites into it. It's very ginger, like. And then he finishes the rest. I was like, jabba, 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 jabba at the others. Like, they're all right, they're all right. Or you don't know what he's saying. The other two don't relax. Or at least only a tiny bit. You would guess maybe a tiny, tiny bit. The dart throwers are lowered a little bit more. And he stands up and he's actually like, he's not crouched in a defensive posture as he turns around and looks at you again, like assessing you. He's like, whatever you did, that seems he liked that. Food always good, I guess. Shame I don't have pockets, says the cloud.
I think Kenneth is going to ask them as slowly and non-threateningly as he can. Why? In fact, he's gonna ask the one who attacked our group and Mothos and be like, "Why did you attack?"
This would be charm, and you'll need a very high number.
Okay. Is it like if I don't
It's
get that number,
achievable.
they're going to attack?
No. They just I mean, they don't speak your language, and you're asking a relatively complicated question.
Ah, right. It's okay
If you like try and mime it,
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe it would be. Kenneth would probably say that out loud and then go, "Wait, I don't speak it," and then turn to Arlene and be like, Arlette, be like, can we convey this like?
Can you try?
On the way.
Genius negotiator from the species of genius negotiators.
Little help.
You can try the charm, like try the check, have a go at it.
You so got this.
That's an 8 on the D8.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
nice.
Explode.
Explodes.
Oh, and a 1. So
Oh,
9.
boo. 9.
It's all the things.
If they understand, they don't really know how to respond. In fact, you get I would say with a 9, you get that they understood the question.
Oh.
And they go, they're sort of like, they're sort of like a between each other. The third one, who's nearer you guys, goes like, it turns back and talks to them. The three of them discuss like you can Arlette can tell they're figuring out what the question was. And then they come to it, and then they turn around and go, and the only bit you get is an aggressive set of pointing to the north.
To the north.
Do we need to go north?
friends north?
Mothos went. The other one went north with Gadunk and my friends.
Oh, sweet. Well, we'll go get Gadunk then. I'll like throw her in the back.
Yeah. Okay. North, everyone?
Yeah, okay.
So you point?
Mm-hmm.
Mothos is like, can you ask them, I'm gonna stay here and fix the ship still. Is that okay? Or do you want me to come with you guys? He is, like, he's, of the three, he is the biggest asshole. And even he is being like, cool, you diffused a situation I could not. I need your help. Do I stick with you guys, or should I stay here?
I think Kenneth is going to ask, is it a fixable situation? Is it like you got...
I reckon I can get a second sail.
Okay, 2 is good.
Two's enough.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to have to pay the deposit.
Yeah, fair.
That wasn't cool that you crashed into us. Like, that was rude. Like, really.
Yeah, fuck him up. Hey, fuck him up, Kenneth. Hey, fuck him up.
I mean, we could just leave you here and not help you.
Either way, let's deal with the tiny aggressive bears first, and then figure out how to help or hurt each other.
Alright. Yeah, fine. The other one they went with was called Tick Tick.
Tick Tick.
He says that, and he says that, and the others all go Tick Tick.
Tick Tick.
Like Tick Tick. And if you point north and say Tick Tick, they go Tick Tick. And they're coming with you.
We're going.
Oh no.
I'm not sure if that was good or bad.
So you head north with your new friends.
Not Tick Tick.
Not Tick Tick. The one wearing the hat comes close to Arlette and points at his chest and says, "Stump."
Oh, hi, Arlette.
Hi, Arlette.
Dumb. And in her head, Arlette's like, this is going so much better.
And then he points at the other two and says, "Morrow." Morrow is the one that attacked Shari, and the other one is Tack Tack.
Shari's gonna glare at the one that attacked her. Just...
Morrow is completely unrepentant. Morrow like glares back at you like, oh, okay, we're doing this, are we? So when you guys walk where you're going, Morrow stays as far away from Shari as he can in the group. The other two are nowhere near as like geared up as Morrow is. Morrow is like looks like a warrior, whereas the other two are more like stealthy huntery types. Yeah, cool. Stump gestures to Arlette and says, gestures to Tack Tack and Morrow and says, "Tack Tack, Morrow," and then points at Arlette and says, "Hi, Arlette."
Oh, I think we've made a slight error here.
And then he points at Kenneth and says something you do not understand. But it's clearly a question. Like he then points at himself again and says, "Stump." Hi, Arlette.
Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Sure. Yeah. Great.
Sure. Stump.
Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Jeez. I think he's gonna turn to Arlette and be like, I don't know how you guys do this.
Hi, Arlette. And he gestures for Hi, Arlette to come with him.
Oh, okay. We're going somewhere. Hopefully it's where we want to go. Yay.
Mothos says to Shari, you can stay with me if you like. I'll electrocute any of the ones that come near us.
I just wanted to see what it was, and it hit me over the head with a club.
Well, that one stabbed me. It's the same one.
I saw. Oh, yeah.
He stabbed me in my literal brain.
Ooh.
That explains a lot.
I mean, I'm mostly brain. I'm a cloud with electricity in it.
I'm mostly fur. So, not too much up here.
What is the vibe? Do you want to leave Mothos with you, or like?
I think good idea to have someone fix the sail so that we're not all
Yeah.
crammed on the same ship and we can actually truly beat them home.
Okay.
I'm happy to leave Dickhead Cloud to his
Very happy
own
to leave
devices.
Mothos alone. Okay, Mothos will stay behind, and he says,
Yeah, I think...
Arlette. He goes, hi, Arlette. Can you ask them not to stab me anymore?
I don't speak their language.
Can you ask them anyway, please? They kind of listen to you.
I'll be like, hey, no. I'll be like,
Yeah, make a charm check.
And that is a 6.
6. Oh my god, perfect. I just rolled a brains check for Stump. He exploded, so you get a 13 all up, which isn't bad. And he kind of caught your drift. And he says something long and complicated back. Can you make a brains check? All three of you are welcome to make it. Arlette's scored and pass is lower because of her psionic abilities.
7.
Okay.
Oh, right. There, 6.
Sorry?
I rolled a 5 on a 6, so...
Not bad. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Arlette, you get the vague impression that they think he started it. And that he probably shouldn't be a god, and if he doesn't want to get stabbed.
I kind of believe them. I'm like, yeah, you probably did start it.
But you also
But do
intuit that he got your request.
But they're probably gonna be okay.
Look, if he does anything aggressive again, they may stab him again. But as long as he doesn't start shit, they'll probably be fine.
Okay, cool. I'll be like, well, if you don't start shit, should be okay. They don't like you, but if you don't bother
I
them.
suppose you get that they find him very scary
Oh, okay.
They think
because
you're
he's a
scary,
talking
so
cloud.
yeah, try not to make any sudden movements. Okay?
He's like, I am a cloud. Sudden isn't my style.
Okay, well, whatever you did that pissed them off before, don't do it again.
Yeah, I think I'll just chill out. Okay, all right. Have fun.
Bye!
Say hi to Tick Tick for me. Tick Tick!
I mean, you...
And the three of them lead away like Tick Tick. Like, okay, guess we're going to find Tick Tick. I really hope that's his actual name.
Gonna
So-
be real awkward if it's not.
Yeah, Morrow, Stump, and Tac Tac go with you to find Tick Tick. And we'll jump back over to Gadunk.
How
Gadunk.
zooted am I?
Quite. I would say you have advantage on perception checks, but disadvantage on reasoning checks.
Makes sense. How much time has passed since I took the gummy?
Oh, like 5 minutes.
Oh, sweet.
You've heard some banging and crashing inside the ship, and an ananos. Phew, there we are.
Yes.
Thank you. Comes out of the ship. The ananos are mole-like beings. He's quite tanky. He's quite a thick chap. Probably about 4.5 feet tall. Slumped over, he comes down. He's got very thick glasses perched on the end of his nose. And he's wearing like a leather apron with a large quantity of like pockets, loads of little gadgets and gizmos all over him. And he comes down rubbing his sort of hands together like he's cleaning them. And he comes over and to you, Gadunk. And you and Tick Tick are sitting on the ground. Tick Tick is busily making you something out of flowers.
No.
And you are, I'm going to say, finding new flowers to give him so that he can assemble them into a wreath, essentially. And whilst Valley and Dink are just sort of standing there like, is this super weird? This is super weird. Like, this is crazy sus, right? Yeah, it's very sus. Like, I thought only campers are like, you're not really allowed to bring like a ship here. I thought you had to come on like little, yeah. And so they're like having this discussion about how this is fucking weird and very sus. And Gadunk is having probably taking note of that, but not really caring because he's really enjoying making a flower wreath.
Enjoying it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great place. Lovely. Then this guy comes over, and he's just like, yes, hello. What is your name? I am Kern. Kern, nice to meet you, Gadunk. Hello, yes. You are a, if you do not mind, you are a Neozo? Is this true?
Yeah, my dad made me.
Oh, that is very interesting.
Have you met my dad?
I do not believe I have had the immense pleasure. Who is your father?
The greatest pirate of them all, currently incarcerated.
Could you be more specific?
I forgot the name, DM.
Could you tell him the name?
Tell him the name of my
I don't
dad.
remember either.
Something pirate, Blackbeard, whatever. I don't
Sure.
remember.
The great pirate. Yeah. He's like, oh, splendid. May I? You crashed here? Is this true? I have been told.
Yeah, we were, like racing these fools over there, and obviously we did better, and then they tried to ram us in, and well, we fell here.
We did not. How? What? No, that is not what happened. What happened was you boarded us and pulled one of the sails all basically off. And it's like, I shall just check. I am a doctor. Do you know this word? Doctor, I help and fix. And I'm just wanting to make sure you are okay. Are you all right, Gadunk? May I investigate?
I'm all right. I don't know why you're talking like this. Are you all right?
I am very well. This is how I talk normally.
Oh, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, in my zooted up situation, Do I get the sense that this is a crazy doctor who's gonna absolutely fucking experiment on me if he has the chance?
Brains check with disadvantage, so roll it twice and take the lower.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, well, the first one's a 2, lovely.
Great.
Yeah, 2.
You can have an adversity token, because I would say you think, no, this guy's pretty chill. He's just genuinely concerned for your well-being.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I
like-
take off my little hat.
Oh my goodness. And yes, calipers come out, and he sort of measures things, and he's sort of like, would you lie? He actually pulls out from one pocket, he sort of pulls it out and blows up an inflatable pillow to rest your head on, so that you can, he's like, there you are, there. Yeah. And Tick Tick goes, nice. Can make speaky neck.
So are you in the business of making moniozos, Kern?
Oh no! Quite aside from the fact of your existence, you are unfortunately, my dear friend, deeply illegal. No, would never. No, but fascinating you are. Yes, now.
I love this guy.
Space pirates care about legality.
No. The changes to our friend Tick Tick here are completely superficial.
Well, it's nice. It's nice here. Do you have like a community of like technically advanced animals over here?
Not exactly. Tick Tick is one of a few. Several of our guests on board, but all very happy, willing, came along, and we are giving them as they really enjoy some of our cuisine.
And the drugs. I've noticed. Quite nice.
Oh no! Well, yes, a little bit, but
What's a little bit of drugs between friends?
exactly. That's what I thought, and that's what Cyrus thought. So.
How tripping balls is this guy?
Not at all.
Okay, it's all natural.
He's unfortunately very in control of himself. He's just crazy.
No, he's not. He's not in control of himself, but he's not drugged.
Yeah, he is aware.
This is how he
and
is
doing
normally, and that's a problem.
This. Yep.
Tick Tick is quite accustomed to this guy. Clearly, he seems pretty chill about the whole thing. Even more than just, I'm on drugs, I don't really mind. He's like, no, Kern nice. Kern friend. And he has now finished the flower crown he was making you and placed it on your head, and is actually now like patting one of your legs. Like just absent-mindedly, like, nice.
Strange. Okay. Did Curran finish?
It's like, well, you are a picture of health.
Yes, I'm a very healthy boy.
Fascinating. You friends, fellows, hello. Injuries, any? And Dink is like, no, I'm fine. And Valley is like, I mean, I sprained my... And Dink elbows her, and he's like, no, I'm fine too, I'm good.
Kern, they are not very interesting. They're like boring species. No augmentations at all.
And Valley goes, I mean, I'm Valley Grix, so a bit interesting. And Kern goes, yes, perhaps. Interesting. And you are well? Yeah, fine. If that's important. It is. We don't want anyone hurt. No one hurt at all. No. I shall tell Cyrus. Thank you. And Kern goes back into the ship. You do see a second Loricatorian. There are now two at the hatch of the ship. One, the original
How
is...
big is the ship?
Not a long haul ship. It wouldn't do. It'd be for it would be comfortable accommodation for 8. It's a shuttle. It wouldn't be yeah, an exceptionally common style, like the Firefly of this universe. Yeah, like there are thousands of them.
How big of a crew would it need?
It would to fly 2.
Okay.
To operate. 1 in a pinch if you really, really needed to. It would have to be a decent pilot could operate it operate it solo. But yeah, it is a shuttlecraft more than anything else. It is for personnel carrying maybe light cargo, but sort of from little hops, not long distance jaunts. It would have, yeah, it wouldn't. It's not really. You don't sleep on board. It's for short hops. Yeah, a plane more than an ocean liner. Yeah. Do you want to do anything, Gdunk?
Well, did the banging stop? I assume the banging stopped when Kern was talking to us.
There wasn't. Yeah, there was a little bit of banging inside. Yeah, both the Loricatorians came out shortly before Kern left.
Okay. I will turn to Tick Tick. By the way, Loricatorians, are they still like holding their rifles? Are they being aggressive towards
They're
us?
slung, but they definitely are both armed. One is actually... So the first one you saw is still got his laser rifle. The other one is sort of festooned with pistols.
Okay. I will turn to Tick Tick and say, Tick Tick, I'm a little tired from the journey. Can you show me to your sleeping arrangements? Could you get maybe a little nap? Maybe a little nap?
Tick Tick points up at the ship and say, "You want to see?
Yeah,
Meet friends."
Yeah, take me in. Yeah.
Gdunk. Yeah. Tick Tick takes you up there. Valley and Dink definitely don't go with. They stay
Good idea.
outside.
I don't want them to. Yep.
They're like, I'm not going in there until I am pretty confident I'll be safe when I do. You leave them discussing whether or not someone should go back for Mothos. But neither of them wants to be the one that gets left behind. So yeah, you approach on your own with Tick Tick. The Loricatorians sort of track you coming, but neither of them stop you. Yeah, you head up inside. And I'm going to jump back to the other 3 just briefly. So yeah, Kenneth, Shari, Arlette, you are being led by Stump and the others who every now and again say Tick Tick. And a few other things as they lead you through the forest. They don't know exactly where they're going. I think becomes fairly apparent fairly quickly. They, in fact, more than once look to Kenneth and High Arlette for sort of this way, Tick Tick. You were given a point by a cloud as your primary. North was what Mothos said, and he indicated that way. Beyond that, it's a guesswork. You could try, however, because Gdunk and Tick Tick came this way together, there may be tracks.
Guilded navigation, would that apply?
It would apply.
Cool. What would you like me to roll to navigate successfully after these 2?
To navigate successfully after these 2, let us say brains, I think it would have to be.
Hang on. Brains, talents. 6.
A 6. Yeah, it's not so much that you can't, it's just how long it takes. You definitely
We
don't
take
see
the
your.
scenic route.
You definitely don't see the tracks. In fact, can I get Lilith? Would you mind in chat rolling exclamation mark roll space the number 12? I would say that will be for Stump to do his tracking. A 6 on the dice as well. Okay, 6 is the number we got. So Stump and Arlette between them sort of have a broken ass conversation about which way they went, and between the two of you do manage to navigate where you're going reasonably well. You come to the edge of a clearing, and I think you would hear it before you see it, because Valley Grix and Dink are still having their conversation. You are indeed, Lilith. Helping is what you are doing. Yeah. So you hear Valley and Dink having this conversation. What do you do? They are debating about going back for Mothos.
I guess I'll just barge in and be like, Mothers is still fixing the ship.
So you don't.
FYI.
You don't sneak. You come into the. So Arlette comes out into the clearing, where you can see a shuttle. And you would guess the ground around has actually been flattened on purpose, or by like reasonably heavy traffic. It is a grassy glade, and the grass has been trampled by these. You would guess is people have been coming and going through here for a while now, and Valley and Dink are having this terse, muttered but not overly quietly conversation, and Arlette sort of stomps out of the underbrush and basically stands talking to them. Arlette, standing at the top of the ramp to the ship, are a pair of heavily armed Loricatorians. In
I have a
powered
bad
armor.
feeling about this.
Ooh.
Is Kenneth and Shari also with Arlette?
Yeah. Kenneth is going to be left
Yeah.
behind.
It is probably worth noting that Stump, Morrow, and Tac Tac have not joined you in the clear.
Oh.
They stopped right at the edge of where they would be visible, and as you guys went through, you're like, oh, wait, hang on, and yeah. But your guides / companions, you would guess they are still right where you left them, no more than 20 feet away, but they ain't there. They are not visible.
Weird. Okay. Also, those are heavily armed.
Yeah, your friend's gone inside.
Oh. Okay.
They've got
Hi.
some mad doctor with them, and yeah, there's little furry guys on this planet. We met one. He called Gadunk. Made friends with it like really fast.
Of course he did.
Yeah, it said his name was Tick Tick, and you hear behind you Tick Tick.
Is there an echo?
And you hear one of them moving off around the edge of the clearing to your right when you hear Tick Tick. And they like, did you bring friends?
I believe friends brought us. Mothos was getting skewered in the brain, so we stopped that.
Wow, that's
and
a really good aim.
yeah, it's not large. And yeah, we put a stop to that. Our lad here managed to talk them down and talk them around into being friends. Offered them some food. It seemed to
Okay,
work
so
well.
you met more of them.
Oh yeah,
Right.
And yeah, they led us here. Although they did stop just shy of the clearing, which is a bit weird.
What did they say was going on?
They didn't. They have.
Languages are incompatible.
Tic speaks pretty basic common, but he speaks. Did yours not have a little collary thing?
No. They did have a very sharp pointed stick that bashed me over the head with and stabbed the cloud.
Dink like chuckles. But
Yeah. It's not like it made him smarter.
Dink's like, when it's about you, he thinks you getting beat up was funny. But yeah, Valley like elbows him. At that exact moment, at the top of the ramp stands a human man in a pinstripe blue suit, going, Grix! And she turns around and says, yeah? What about it? And he goes, your father is worried. And she's like, yeah, for fuck's sake, you didn't. And he says, but I would be remiss if I didn't. You are in danger, my dear. Come. More friends. Splendid. Yes, come. You are also victims of this awful, terrible crash situation, I presume.
The only victims. You have the No, anyway. He's going to. I think the kid is going to and sort of whisper to Grix. You know these people?
My dad is a powerful businessman. This guy has businessman vibes. The name Grix is well known.
Oh, all right.
Particularly among my kind, so I guess he put one and one together and fucking got two.
Right.
I mean,
it means I'll be safe. Probably you do as well.
I mean, we don't need a ride. We were just looking for our buddy, really.
Yeah. We landed perfectly well.
Nice. Got him.
Yeah, so come,
I mean,
all
we
of you.
landed.
Yeah.
We were just looking for our friend, Gdunk.
You haven't happened to see a beaver-looking creature with blades as a propeller hat on its head?
I have no idea what a beaver is, I'm afraid. Yes, one of the others did come on board. I'll get him for you. Valley, come. If these lot don't want to ride, that's absolutely fine. Mister the figurine, are you coming with us? And Valley's like, if I'm safe, you're safe. I'll make sure Dad weighs in if they are shady as they seem.
I mainly want to get the deposit back on the ship we hired.
Dink's like,
gotta
oh
fly
yeah,
outta here for that.
fuck. All right, look.
That's all right. We'll get your deposit back.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, fuck it. And yeah, Dink is apparently prepared to ditch Mothos.
That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
So the two of them start going towards the ship. Where do you guys go?
Well, he said he was going to get Gdunk, so I guess we'll wait for Gdunk to come out.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But I'm more than happy to not go on that ship.
Yeah.
Sure. Shari,
Just
what
because
are you
these
doing?
guys trust him doesn't mean.
No, it's
we have to
Shari.
trust him.
I'm getting. Do we have to hold
Shari
back?
looks at the ship,
Uh-huh.
and then you know like how dogs turn their heads like behind them to look at you. Like
Yeah,
I
looking
just
over.
had a splendid idea, and it's not actually going to come back and haunt me. Looks over at Alat and Kenneth and just. Gdunk is on there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he did go there.
Unsupervised.
Uh-huh.
Gedunk likes to chew on things when he's not unsupervised. When he is unsupervised.
He does. He does do that.
I think we're gonna go with ours because I'm not sure that thing is gonna fly.
Oh no. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
We should also probably
So-
leave before they try to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should as soon as we can, we should probably get Gedunk and then we should probably run back to our plane.
We head to the forest first. Like, you know how we were in a clearing. Like,
Cool. So, two things happen pretty much simultaneously at this point.
Oh no.
Outside the ship, with Shari, Kenneth, and Arlette looking on, Tac Tac comes out of the bush around about halfway around the clearing, pretty near the ship actually. But Tac Tac is not alone. Tac Tac is struggling, held kind of under the arm of a skitchling, which I have decided are like humanoid spiders. Think very long, gangly limbs, and daddy long leg spiders as well. So like a humanoid torso, but absurdly long arms and legs, and all covered in thick, coarse black fur. And the heads are a bit humanoid, but have this massive jutting underneath jaw with almost clear fangs that like tusks that stick up. This one is wearing the only clothing he's wearing is a red waistcoat, which is kind of incongruous. And he's got Tac Tac under one arm, and Tac Tac appears to be struggling. And he walks up to the ship. It's like, and you hear, "Caught another one." Meanwhile, inside Gedunk, Tick Tick is showing you his room.
Yes.
Tick
Yeah,
Tick's
so
room.
actually, let me know in what order this would happen, but I'm not there just for Tick Tick's room. I would love to investigate Simon a little bit, see what kind of racket he's doing over here.
Who are you investigate? Who? Cyrus.
Cyrus, yeah, Cyrus.
Yeah. Tick Tick brings you up the ramp, and Cyrus is in the main bay as you come in. So there's a sort of a main area, and then Tick Tick is meaning to take you down a little corridor towards the rear of the ship. Which you would guess are probably you've almost certainly been on a ship like this before in your pirating times. They are prime target. So you would know that there is a couple of rooms back there. Cyrus is working at a computer console. Indeed, when you enter, he looks like he's having an animated conversation with somebody over a video link. Somebody of the same race as Valley Grix.
Makes sense. From the bits of conversation, can I make out, is he demanding money for return of this, or of the kid, or something else? What's the vibe of that animated conversation?
It is a little bit subservient. Cyrus seems to be kowtowing to this guy a little bit.
Okay.
But he is a brains check, please. I'll make it flat, not because you are still under the influence, but yeah.
Yep. Okay, 11.
11. Yeah, you've heard this talk before. I am being very respectful. You are a very important person. However, I do have leverage over you right now.
Yep.
Is the conversation that is being had. It's
Yep.
basically
Okay.
he's not extorting him. It's more like, your daughter has stumbled onto something she shouldn't have. I would like some assurances from you that is not going to be a problem if I return her.
Yep. Yep. I just as we pass by, I take note of that and follow my little friend. And if perchance we pass by any laboratories, which would be very familiar to me, I also want to take a quick look just to see what kind of work Kern does on these little guys.
You are not talking about a large vessel. This is 20 meters stem to stern. You get to the end of the corridor. There's doors on either side, and Tick Tick uses his spear to poke the door control, and it slides open. And inside, he leads you in, and inside there are double stacked kennels, essentially. Reasonably nicely done up, like hay on the floor and like little piles for beds and things. The doors are all open, but they could be closed at any time, sort of thing. And each one, except for, well, no, there are 8, and 4 of them are occupied and by other Nanook, all of whom wear collars, and as he enters, they all go, Tick Tick! And Tick Tick shows them you, and says, Gadunk, friend. Gadunk, Tick Tick room. And he points at the upper one on the far end on the right. And I think we will leave it there for the evening.
That's an interesting setup. I like it, Picasso.
So there we have it, ladies and gents. Guys, we do have a giveaway going on for this evening. We will do our favorite moments, which we like to do at the end of our streams. It's something we stole unapologetically from the dreaded GM, where we go around the table and tell each other how good a job we did this evening. But while we do that, Dan, you did miss some stuff, Rovaljax. But we do have a giveaway going on for this evening, so type !ticket in chat to go into the draw to win a Trollord Games voucher and a Steam key for Pathfinder Kingmaker. Rovaljax is in the draw. Good. Yeah, Rovaljax, if you want to catch up on the adventures this gang has been having, there is didn't type because I wasn't clicked on the thing. We have our YouTube there if you want to check it out, buddy. It's good to see you, mate. Nice to see you. This is episode 4 of this little mini-series. We're going to go for 6. I really love Teens in Space as a system. It's super fun. It's not, I wouldn't call it rules light because the rule book is over 150 pages long, but it is relatively simple. It's real smooth. There's a lot of lore and stuff that come with it, but the actual functional system is a little bit, it's pretty easygoing. If I have an issue with it at all, it's that some abilities are far more useful than others. Like flight is way more useful than fight, unless you are doing a very combat heavy campaign.
Yeah, that's true. Like my highest one is fight, like D20 plus 1.
Never going to use it.
I think I used it once in this whole thing, and I had to like lobby for making it kind of fight when
I would actually be, if you would like to tweak, if you would like to do a swap-a-roo of class, of trope, I would be open to it if you would like to, because we came into it not knowing.
Class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my trope. If I could just, I guess, change brains and fight.
Just swap them around?
Swap them. Yeah, I think that would be like the only thing. Because I use brains a lot, I've noticed. Like,
I would be okay with
my
that.
main
stat. Brains and flight are the 2 big stats. I think probably for me, the kind of adventures I like to run and the kind of storylines I like to tell, just because there isn't the definition between wisdom and intelligence in this game is not there. They've actually kind of split. So brawn being strength, flight being dex, but then there is also grit, which is con, but it's kind of a mental con as well as a physical con.
Here's what I don't get. What's the use of fight if you have
got brawn,
grit?
Yeah, if you've got brawn, grit, and flight, fight should be in there. I think it's an interesting one. It's useful in very specific circumstances. If you are the fighter of the group. If you want to be, that is your primary stat, then it's like being a barbarian in D&D. It's like, this is the thing you are good at. and you're not particularly handy in anything else. You are at best middling in anything else. So it's in a larger group, makes sense. In a group that has somebody else that fills the brain niche, also makes sense. Unfortunately, this group is mainly flight.
I mean, look, we've got 2 more episodes left. Maybe they're just 100% combat from here till the end.
I did actually build a like this had combat, but Gadunk wasn't involved. Steam Library already has Kingmaker. Noted. All right, Reveljacks. Well, you can still have the Trollord Games voucher if you like. But we will do our giveaway. We will do it. Not our giveaway. We will do our favorite moments. So, guys, Reveljacks, could you type !ticket? No, not ticket. !roll space the number 5 in chat, please. Roll space 5 to determine which of us we flatter first. Oh, there's a mosquito. No, there isn't. That's a 1. That's a Daria. Favorite Gadunk moments. Definitely, straight off the bat, pounding the gummy with no consideration.
Yep.
Pounding
It's a
the
sweet.
Trito.
What do you want me
It's a
to
sweet.
do?
I loved it. Yeah. I was just like, didn't even have to work for that one. Thank you. Yep. Amazing.
I really enjoyed that. Like, the rest of us had such a hard time talking to these not Ewoks, and literally you were just like, you're not even spec'd out for it. You were just like, hey, cool, food done. We are like best of
Besties.
pals.
Yeah.
So the rest of us, we were like, oh yeah, cool, easy. No.
I mean, because it's also like makes sense. They are basically like mini Gadunks with their own like situation. So I think he just understands them pretty well.
Well, also,
It's
they
like
can literally understand him because they have the
Yep.
collar thing. Yeah. The others can't. But I did enjoy how it was easy for Gadunk and then not easy at all for you guys. It was very fun. Lilith says pocket trail mix. Always handy to have pocket trail mix.
I think there were a few I really enjoyed of Daria's, but or of Gadunk. That whole just, why not follow a stranger straight through the forest? Yeah, it's fine.
Why not get on their the alien ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, why
probably
not?
fun.
It's like,
Particularly when he's already sus of it as well. It's fantastic. I love it.
eh.
Karen?
My brain's just stuck on the fucking gummy bear.
So good.
I just love how Gadunk handled. I'm gonna get them mixed up. Was it
Tick tick?
Tick Tick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tick tick!
yeah. He just nailed that whole interaction. It was just like, excellent. I can work with this.
Favorite self?
Favorite self? Yeah, I've enjoyed the most, I think, the conversation with the scientist, but I think mostly because of how you played the scientist, so we'll come back to it later. But
That
yeah,
was
it's
fun.
just great fun.
Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Alrighty, Daria, do you want to roll a d4?
I would love to roll a d4. A 2.
A 2. That'd be me, damn it. Yeah, favorite DM moments.
Well, I
Definitely
think I'll
this-
just go with the fact that I just talked to you about the scientist.
Yeah.
Right? Like, God, what a fun guy. What a fun little guy. Weirdo.
Yeah. I made
It's-
a little bit of a notes, but I was just like, I'm gonna run this one mainly on the fly. Kern was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, Kern is one of those people like you. As a player, I love him.
It's a character
Sorry,
I'm
if you
deeply
met
sus of
him, we're just like, no to all of that. No.
He's just enthusiastic.
I really liked that when Tick Tick was bonding with Gadunk, that they were like, oh, the same, and they hugged.
Oh yeah.
That was a really lovely little like, yeah, like because there's always I love depth in like mean characters, but also depth in like stupid or cute or funny characters where you go like you suddenly get that insight of like, oh yeah, they're a real person. They're a fictional person.
They have
like,
a rich rich backstory. Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. Yeah. Karen?
I just really want to say the scientist as well because he was just so much fun.
There
I
was
like,
a
is he
lot
high?
about him.
And it was just like, nah.
Nope.
This is just how glorious he is.
This is baseline.
But I also enjoyed like the description of Cloud Guy, just surrounded by not Ewoks thing. Yeah. That description was really delightful.
My favorite meme moment, I have a little one, which was the detail of when Tick Tick was talking about flying thing, he flapped his arms and the trail mix went everywhere. I thought that was really cute, but I also really liked how I play Cyrus. I managed to get sleazy, deep, bit sus, but also kind of like almost on the level, but like I managed to imply sus without really saying it. I was quite happy with that one.
It was on the line. It's like,
Yeah, it was like, is he legit or is he fucking sus? Yes. In both. Cool. Alrighty. Well, I will roll a d3. So it's a 2. No, it's a 3. That's Karen. I rolled a d6, so I had to half it, and then I can't math. Favorite Arlette moments, everybody.
Run me up.
what?
Sorry, I interrupted. But running up that. I
Ooh,
You
new
sniped it,
thing!
Ardanna.
Yeah.
It's the funniest moment. Yeah, I like it.
I swear we're friends. The huge lizard running at you is like, yeah, no.
I liked going on from that. That went horribly. I have been scarred by my first contact. My first contact. And now coming around trying again, way more intimidated by it, really scared to do that. I really loved that character progression.
There's also the constant leadership role that Arlette has, which is like, "You're doing great, sweetie. Yeah, cool. Anyway."
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, it worked. I really enjoyed as soon as was a Stump was like, "Hi, Arlette. Cool, great." And Arlette was like, "I think a slight mistake has been made."
Yes, that was a good line.
Great.
It's like, fuck, he thinks my name is Hi Arlette. Yeah, that was a really fun interaction to play. I was just like, I'm going to not understand any of these things. Playing that with Kenneth was also very funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Favorite self moment?
Oh. Everyone's gonna take them. I did enjoy Arlette's blase where she's like totally prepared to leave Cloud Guy trapped up there surrounded by not Ewoks. Just like, he's a
Nanook.
dick.
They're not even anything
Nanook.
like Ewoks. What the hell? What, do you want me to get
Sorry.
sued? Disney is
No.
famously litigious. Allegedly.
It's true.
Alrighty, Karen, do you want to roll a d2, please?
A D2.
That's a
A
2.
two.
That's Ardanna. Favorite Shari moments?
Yippee! For sure, the ending part where everyone's like, "Oh shit, is Shari gonna go on that ship?" And Shari's like, "No, actually, fuck this ship. It's probably already sabotaged." I thought that was very funny.
It's like, Gudunk is on there. It was particularly, no, Gudunk isn't supervised right now.
Yeah.
I love.
this-
We all thought Shari was proposing that you would probably split the party, and then it turns out no. She was like, no, we definitely shouldn't because that ain't gonna work.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
That ship already has so many holes in it, you have no idea. It's great.
Yeah, I really enjoyed just how Hangdog expression that Shari had. I'm getting smacked on the head once. Not even hurt particularly, but which was just like, ow! What?
Like a kick dog.
The ongoing beef just like glaring at me.
Yeah.
That fucking one. I'm on to you, you little bastard with your chainmail. Yeah, I liked your solution of like, well, he just bopped me on the head, but I don't want to hurt him. I'm going to grab him by the chainmail and stop it. And yeah, sadly didn't go well. Everybody in that fight was bad at being aggressive, but very good at being defensive.
I ran away very successfully.
And no one blew on her ouchies. No. Yeah, and I did love that you like Shari carried that with her. For it was just like, fun, stupid play. I hate stupid moon. Get hit with sticks. Favorite self?
My favorite self was the whole, just that image in my head of this very large dog. If you've ever seen a Newfoundland, they are very large dogs hiding behind what is essentially a crow.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Kenneth's quite big. Kenneth's what, 4.5 feet, 5 feet tall? So he's a decent sized being.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a normal human sized being. So Shari could actually take cover, but he's still a beanpole. Like I imagine more of a stalk in build. So there's not a lot to him. Yeah. Mind you, when Shari's wet, there isn't a lot to her either.
No, it's not. But just being like behind him, just.
Yeah, that's cute. Alrighty, well, that leaves us with favorite Kenneth moments, favorite John moments. I do have one written down. We've done the right thing before, recently. That one time we did the right thing, remember?
Kenneth in general is such a sassy little guy. I loved the when they finally reached the ship, they're like, oh yeah, we didn't crash, we had no problem landing. Like this whole jab in there, great.
Which you can now say confidently because you did a really good job of fixing up when you did fuck it.
You won't find any torn sails.
My favorite is a little bit selfish because it involves Shari, but just Kenneth's reply of, yeah, I bet you can, when she went, I bet I can get to the ship faster than you.
He's like, yep, off you go then.
I think, yeah, I don't know if it's a character choice, but yeah, the whole thing about can't back down from a challenge isn't necessarily like magic words. Like if you say I bet, he's not always going to do it. But I just love that Shari is just like, yeah, this works.
Yeah.
I hadn't even picked up on that. The trick is he'd already been challenged to a different challenge by himself and that creature. So you can't override the first challenge with another one. Yeah.
No.
And if the thing you propose is not a challenge,
he's like, yeah, good job, well done.
Also, Lilith is correct. Well, friends, what? That was very funny. Great moment to cut. Like that's great.
Alrighty. Well, guys, we've been streaming for a gosh darn while, so we should draw that giveaway and go away. Ardanna, do you want to spruik anything quickly?
Well, I have Eve of Ruin in a few hours, the high-level campaign thing of the same name. And then tomorrow, Josh is going to come by on my channel to play more Feywild shenanigans.
There'll be shenanigans?
Karen double booked herself. She feels very bad.
Yeah, unfortunately. But
that means I get to be Boots as well.
Yes.
Apple and Boots together as one.
Yeah, those are the two things happening today and tomorrow. So do hop on by for that. The whole thing for tomorrow is part of the raising money for the Trevor Project thing we do in June. So yes, the thing.
We're mainly queer group playing mainly queer characters.
Yep.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, let us close that giveaway and give it away. Here we go. Draw a winner. Cecil Votadini gets it. Hey, lovely. Alrighty, well, I will get in contact with Cecilin. She was here last week, and let her know that she won. Just sniff some more dandelion pollen. Yep, absolutely, just huffing pollen. It was a good one. Alrighty, well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you this evening. I've been Josh the Pirate. This has been my lovely crew. We will be back, same bad time, same bad channel next week for some more Teens in Space to resolve the whole Gadunk maybe being kidnapped thing. What? I didn't say that. Yeah. Karen...
Not if you leave it unsupervised, he won't.
Karen may or may not be back on Tuesday night. If Karen isn't, I might be. I have a demo of a game called Corsair's Cove to play.
Amazing.
It's you're building a pirate cove. It's not out yet, but I got the demo.
Nice.
So gonna have to try that one out. So yeah, that could happen. I make no promises. It's been a lot in the last few weeks, but yes, definitely back for next Thursday. Guys, we will see you that times. We need to find somebody to raid. Who we got? Let's go and raid Mike Moans. Throw your favorite raid emotes up in chat. Tell Mike where you came from. Show him the love like we always do. We'll see you same bad time, same bad channel next week for more Teens in Space. Sorry. Teens in Space! Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you wee scallywags! Avast for now! Whee!